It is. The Lucky Dog competition was created to give those guys who had that one miss a way to
right
get
on the
back
cusp.
in.
They were right there. They missed what, one?
One. You can only miss
Scored
one.
899.
You have to shoot an 899. And if you shoot an 899, we do more or less an immediate shoot off at the after the last arrow of the last scoring line. Everybody who shot an 899, it's a sudden death. They all line up, they shoot one arrow, and it has to be an inside-out X. It can't touch the line anywhere at all. It has to be completely inside the X. If nobody hits it, they try it again. If nobody hits it, they try it again. First guy that hits it, boom, he's in the final show. And we'll hold back and give you the surprise story on who got the Lucky Dog shoot-off winner there.
I think people will be very pleased when they find out who it is.
Absolutely. And if you make it all the way through, you can still win the Vegas shoot. Now, if you get knocked out of the shoot-off elimination, let's say you make it through a couple of ends, but then you get knocked out, you get put back in the field at the top of the 899 class. So you can't really advance past that unless you win it. But there's that chance. You could win it.
And that's the beauty of it. You get a second chance.
And it's been close a couple of times. A couple of the 899 guys have gotten really, really close. Now what we're looking at here is the senior shoot-off, championship senior shoot-off. Rodger Willet there, good friend of mine. I call
great archer.
Call him Hero. He's been on the World Cup for years.
Oh, absolutely.
Was an all-star in that Arcus video that you guys put together. One of my favorite videos.
In fact, I remember my first year going to the World Cup finals in Istanbul, and Rodger, of course, came away with the gold medal there.
Mm-hmm. He won a whole bunch of watches. Duane Price shooting right next to him. There's a great shot of him. Duane won last weekend in Lancaster. He just puts down a beautiful looking shot there.
Jackie White out of Missouri. Jeff Rodgers from Georgia.
Jeff Rodgers been around for years. Known him on the 3D tour. Jackie White, primarily a 3D shooter. Ooh, lost one a little high there. Wonder if that's some of the nerves. So these guys, the three of them primarily, I mean, Rodger is known for his target archery more than his 3D archery, but he's been a 3D champion in the past. Now, Duane and Jeff and Jackie, absolute everyday rock stars on the 3D tour for the ASA and the IBO.
Chuck Cooley along with Carl Arkey here in the South Point Casino. Preferred pavilion for the Vegas shoot. And you talked about nerves a moment ago, Chuck. Did the nerves ever go away? They ever die down? You just learn how to manage them better?
Yeah, I don't think they do. You know, I've never had the luxury of shooting under these lights. I call it a luxury because I've never done it. It might be a punishment. But
be careful what you wish for.
Yeah, I don't think the nerves ever go away, but yeah, you definitely learn how to manage them. These guys they're all senior pros. They've been on that top stage. They know how to manage them. They're more or less used to it. Their expectation is that they're going to be here to win it. And so for them to be in a shoot-off, that's exactly what they expected. So it's no surprise to them what they're going through right now. And these will be for score now, so we could have some determinations here.
Confidence comes from having been there before and having had success, and these gentlemen
Rodger
have all been
misses.
there before.
Yep, sorry about that. I talked right on top of you. Sorry about that.
No problem.
Looks like Rodger probably missed one low. Duane absolutely center punched his first one. Rodgers has an X on his first one, so does White. Duane's second arrow also an X. Rodger's second arrow is out wide right. Would typically be scored at 10. Duane's is going to catch the X.
And Rodger Willet with the final shot.
and low. So White looks like he's got a 30. Rodgers also looks like he's got a 29. Price with a 30. Willet with a possible 27. Depends how they're going to score that first arrow in that #1 dot there.
So we have one archer who will end up in 4th place.
And this is to decide first place.
Right.
This competition amongst these 4 great archers: Jackie White, Jeff Rodgers, Duane Price, and Rodger Willet. Rodger out of the Tidewater area in Virginia. Duane Price from Wisconsin, Jeff Rodgers from Georgia, and Jackie White out of Missouri.
Right, so how this will work in this shoot-off, and this is the way all the other shoot-offs will work, all of these guys are going for first place. So low score basically goes home. It's a last man standing type format. So if there's any ties, you'll stay in the game for the high score.
So now we'll get the
official call from Bruce Cull. And again, the judges walk around, and right now they're giving those scores to Brittany Salonen from the NFAA, and she will sort them and hand them to Bruce Cull. Rodger will take 4th place.
nice round of applause for Rodger.
Yep. 3rd place to Jeff Rodgers. And then we have Jackie and Duane shooting off for first.
All right, so the suspense and the drama builds as we have the shoot-off between Jackie White, Duane Price, Missouri and Wisconsin going at it. Here in the freestyle division, senior championship, senior men, Rodger Willet out of the running right now.
You know, somebody just sent me a message. 2,200 viewers we have live right now. Probably.
And growing.
And growing.
And growing.
It's
Call your
exciting
mom.
to see. I haven't called my mom.
Call your dad. Call your uncle. Call grandma. Wake her up.
She is. She's back on the East Coast, so she's probably just tucking herself in.
And we have viewers who are logging on from all over the world.
All around the world on World Archery. Jackie center punches his first arrow. Duane got a little loose there to the left. That's probably going to miss. So Jackie will have a 1-point advantage going into the second arrow. And again, this is a little different than the alternate shooting that you're probably used to in World Archery. Jackie has his second arrow for a 10 as well. Duane center punches that for a 10. So Duane's still down by 1 going into the last arrow. So these guys are on a 2-minute clock. You get 2 minutes to shoot 3 arrows. Jackie has shot a 30, which means Duane cannot win. It'll go, yep, there it is, and he's out a little wide right.
So it's been decided.
It's been decided.
There you go. Great shooting by both gentlemen, but one just a little bit better.
One just a little better.
Great camaraderie, great sportsmanship.
Yeah.
Rodger Willet Jr. comes over to congratulate Mr. White.
These guys are all good friends. They travel on the tour together, eat dinner together. You know, it's a great relationship these archers have with each other.
Well, and the fact of the matter is, no matter what you're doing in archery, you're competing against yourself. It's really you, your bow, your arrows, and that target.
Right.
It's not personal.
No, it's not personal.
It's just business.
Yep.
I've heard that before too, Chuck.
So it's a great day for Matthews in the senior division. Jackie shoots also Easton Arrows, BCY, Zebra, Sherlock.
Matthews, one of the great sponsors here, along with White, True Ball.
Duane shooting for Gold Tip, also another good sponsor. True Ball, Axel, B Stinger, BCY.
Of course, well, to get into a little bit of what you do is, you told me a little while ago you have a day job. I have a day job as well, but you've been involved with the scopes for a long time.
Yeah, I do have a day job. My company, actually, we just sold it this past summer. Is called Feather Vision. I'm an optician by trade. I make eyeglasses for a living. And about 19 years ago, we came out with a scope lens company, and by all the right favors, have dominated the scope industry. We supply 13 different manufacturers with all their OEM products. So most of these guys out here, whether they're on our sponsor list or not, are shooting the Feather Vision lens. And that my company Feather Vision, we sold that to AAE, and another amazing family-run organization in the archery industry, been around forever. They just do fabulous things for archery, and they've taken it over, and I'm staying on to work with them in every possible capability that they'll use me. The highlight is I get to shoot my bow a little more often.
It's a nice perk.
And I still get to come to archery tournaments.
You know, you think about the technological advances in this sport, and it makes me think about what the archers were doing 30, 25 years ago. How did they survive without what they now have at their disposal?